the thing up and then you went off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to be sure if you can hear me. It looks like it just went live now.
But they can see us because somebody is saying no. So that means they can see us, but
They cannot hear. That's what they said. They can't hear, they can't see. All right, so can you please confirm if you can hear or see? This is
what is messing me today? I don't know. I checked. I will normally log in through the link I've shared to see if it will take me here.
You're saying yeah.
Sorry?
You're saying yes, so I just need to be sure. Ladies and gentlemen, we can see and hear you now. Wow. Wow. All right.
Yeah, good.
Just Rita, if you can please start and tell them about it, because I've been speaking for 15 minutes and apparently they couldn't hear.
Wow. Hello, please, can you hear me?
They can hear you. They can hear you now.
Okay. Thank you so much. We will box on from here. So it's awesome to have you all around. Thanks for your patience and understanding technicalities. So a special service trending on the artificial intelligence, a unique value that is going to help you develop yourself, got backup. And this evening, we are here empowered to give you all the amazing information about what it is about and why it is essential at this point in time. Go Backup is just here in just under 2 years, and for the greatness of how it's performing, our CEO is coming down, and in this month of November, it's so exciting. You want to know what this is about. And what is this Go Backup? It is here to help average people with above average work ethic to achieve their dreams. So there could be so many dreams you've had before. There could be exciting things on your mind, but you never knew how to go about it because there have been challenges along the way, looking at where you are now and what you want to achieve. This is the vehicle. This is the opportunity. This is the project that can help you get to that destination. And a lot of people are turning back to come have a look at this because they can see the transformation that is having on the people who have already taken advantage. And you see us here because this has also transformed our lives. And that is why you want to sit and stay and listen to what we have. Okay. And so the organization Go Backup started in Quebec, Canada, some years back in 1997, and it grew from a scratch and it has reached this height level giant moments where it currently couldn't occupy that space, and it moved itself to Texas, Canada, Texas, USA, ensuring that data, the most important commodity now in our lives, is protected safely. So that's the physical space you see there in the United States, sitting on a 10,000 square feet, fully owned by the organization. And so if you want to Google, you can see the address GVO International 6701, and straight up, it will lead you to the building and all the nitty-gritties you want to see. Can we have the amazing team backing this awesome project? We have our CEO, Joel Terrien, and the other team members, the technical people, who are ensuring that the service that we are rendering is the best, is top-notch, up to the level that is accepted globally, at all levels, at all areas. Every individual, tech experts, and people who don't have any tech expertise alike can have the great inclination. So earlier, before we couldn't hear Prof, he was discussing how people who have never been to school can even take advantage of this project and become whoever they have ever dreamt of becoming. So the board of Go Backup has the CEO and other great minds. Some of these people you see are already $1 million earners, and some of these people you see here are already people who have earned the credibility of great businesses. And on top of that, we have our amazing leader, Dr. Kweku Ohinasal, a professional, somebody who has not just spoken, but does it, lives it. He's in the area of AI, and therefore he speaks with understanding. He sits at the board ensuring that Africa's interest is always at the center of affairs, and that is something you can never take out. So within the space of under 2 years, we have moved wild. We have grown bigger, and we are currently in 162 countries, with Burundi becoming the latest one that has just joined the organization. And this is incredible. This is amazing. It hasn't been the story for a lot of the tech giants we know already. Some of them, it took years before they were able to transcend to other places, but under 2 years, we are transcending, we are expanding. Why? Because there are two big global trends that this project relies on. Trend number one is what I'm talking about. What is this trend? Everybody is using a mobile phone. Almost 15 billion smartphones are in the world now. It looks like the way the phones are going, very, very soon, we are going to get to the level where we'll be having more phones than all the populace in the world. So if you have something that has a growth market, that is in high demand. We all know if the latest phone comes on the market, I think within the next 24, 48 hours, somebody is having it in Ghana here or somewhere in Africa. And that tells you that there's a high demand for this commodity. And for that reason, data, which is the next big thing happening on these devices, is also on the rise. So the percentage of traffic on mobile phones is rising. And currently, if you look at the graph that is shown on your screen, in 2025, we have really grown. And this is never going to go down. This is always going to keep rising. This is always going to rise to the highest level because a lot of us are addicted. Phone addiction is a common phenomenon now. Believe it or not, it is something we are all doing. Every day when you wake up, the first thing you touch is your phone. The last thing you put down yesterday before you went to bed was your phone as well. And that is true. I think a lot of people share this. And for that reason, it is said that you look on your phone more than any other thing you have done in the whole day. You are using it to transact business. You are using it to set your alarm clock. You are using your phone to call people, message people, ensure that everything you are doing is virtually on your phone, watching your television, everything you want to do. For that reason, it is not uncommon for you to leave your phone whilst moving away from the house. If you leave the house and you forgot your phone, definitely over 90% of us will go back and get that phone back because immediately it leaves your presence. It looks as if there is some part of your body system taken away. And that is something we don't want to happen to us because we have become so glued to this device. For that reason, it is important that this instrument, this thing that we are holding in our hand that protects and take care of almost everything around us, it is highly protected. And that is where Gobaka is coming in. So every day you are receiving information, getting messages, making calls, people WhatsApping you, people telegramming you, people whatevering you. And when all this information comes to your phone in the form of data, videos, files, documents, you are generating so much in every day, just as you are also losing so much in every day. A lot of people, the normal trend for them is that they have a lot of data on their phone. And when they hear the clock that says your memory is full, your storage is full, what do? Normally, they would delete a lot of files, beautiful memories they wanted to keep, but for the sake of space, they delete them. So it's about 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their phone. And it won't tell you when it's about to happen. You will never be aware. Until it happens, you will not believe it can happen to you. So it is true. Just as we are making data loss is also on the very high increase due to accidental damage of phone, cracking of our phone, people stealing our phones. And these stories are things we hear every single day. This is where Go Backup comes in because people are looking for solution. There are a couple of people I've spoken to recently that did not even know that there are backups like this that happen, that they can keep all the memories they have. And others have had some sort of backups already, But unfortunately, is either the price point is not helping them have enough of the storage, or there are other limitations to that storage. And for that reason, Go Backup is giving us an amazing, amazing, amazing offer. This is the company that offers one of the amazing offers when it comes to cloud storage. So let's look at the price point. In terms of pages, Google Drive, Dropbox, iCloud, these are giants in the industry already. And in terms of quality, Go Backup is at the same level as these giants. And so if we are taking the same amount of space, 6 terabytes, to do the calculation, 6 terabytes from Google Drive, 6 terabytes from Dropbox and iCloud, you can see the amount of money you have to pay. For iCloud is 6 users, 419. Dropbox, 1 user, 359, and this is USD dollars. And Google Drive, 5 users, 302.34. But how much does Go Backup charge you for 6 terabytes, 6 users? 99.97. Woo! This is awesome. This is incredible, because Go Backup believes that storage is no more a luxury. It is an essential commodity, and every single individual should be able to afford it, should be able to use it, should be able to enjoy their memories without thinking of losing them, without thinking of ever deleting some files just because they needed space. So 99.9 is the price point for Go Backup, and that is so incredible. But that is not the only incredible thing. There are other major incredible things that I love so much about this organization. The first one, multiple operating systems. You can use this on Windows, MacBook, iOS, all the operating system that you know, and you can easily switch from one to the other. So I was an iPhone user, now I switch to Android. I didn't have a problem. All I needed was my password and username, login, and I have everything set back. 100% automation of your backup. So the very first backup is the one that you start with. Once you are done with that, set and forget. Every other day, your backups are being done, and hourly incremental backups done for you as long as your internet is on. This is unlimited device. I know there are some cloud storage that the device that you will use to set it up is the only device that can be logged into the cloud service. But for Go Backup, if I use it on my phone, I have an extra phone and I have other laptops, I can hook all these devices into the same space. And that gives me the luxury, the flexibility, the relaxation of having all the content on my phone on my laptop, and vice versa. So I can see my laptop from my phone, and I can just find every content I need from my phone on my laptop. And for me, that is incredible. At every point in time, I can work wherever I find myself because I have everything. Somebody might say then this could be that this can be something that maybe it's not really secured. Hey, security is the top-notch priority for Go Backup. Your data is so secure. It uses the military grade encryption, the 256 bits, and that is the highest security so far. Even 128 has not been cracked yet. So you can imagine 256. So if you are looking at this code in terms of locks, the 4-digit code you use for your ATM cards and all that, you have to put such digits, figures, and characters together 256 times in the correct order before you can hack or crack or rack, whichever word you want to use for it, into the system of Go Backup. So this is at the same level as iOS, is the same level as Google, is the same level as Amazon. So if you didn't have problems storing your data with iCloud or Google Drive, you should relax, because this is also at the same level as the others that you know. There are also advanced plugins, and that is what I love. Aside from these amazing things that we have given you, there are other plugin systems that Go Backup has added to its system, making it top notch and number one. Awesome. Let's look at some of these plugins. The first one is the email marketing, or the email bulk email that is part of the plugins. So one of them is that Normally on festive occasions, holidays, we receive messaging from our workplaces, our banks, wishing us all the holiday wishes. That is something that has been set on the system to deliver those messages. So on this Go Back Cap system, you too could have that set of information delivered to friends, family, workers, colleagues, or whoever you want to deliver them to. In our case, there is even a best portion. The message will not just come to you, hello, it will come with your name attached. Hello, Rita. Hello, Kweku. Hello, Kwame. And then this is automated. So anytime you set them, if Christmas and the festive seasons are on the way, if you intend to wish people that you are not sure you could remember, you can set up now, and then it will remind you, sorry, it will deliver the message when the time is due. It's just set and forget, relax, cool yourself, focusing on what you love doing, while the system, the AI plugins, does every other way. Isn't this amazing? This is really amazing. And that is why Go Back Up is trending. It is transcending. It is moving the airwaves. And now we even have other amazing tools for those who want more, like myself, who want to upgrade for the pro version. Whenever you're on a pro package, the feeling is different. It's like you feel like royalty. Pro always give you the special tidbit. And here, the pro gives you so much comfort. There are leads, tools, extra incomes, and there is so much residuals you can have without wasting a lot of time. So if you become a member, you can think of upgrading to be a pro, because we have a lead generation autopilot. That means that you can sit and relax while the system works for you. So you wake up in the morning and you see like 50 people have come into your organization from different parts of the world, from different countries, that you are just going to connect with, and then they have become partners in the organization. So you can have a great access to other global economies. So it doesn't matter where you are, no location limitations, no geographical location limitation. Wherever you find yourself, you can also enjoy the economies that are trending, the economies that are doing well. You can also have your own share of that economy. The trend number two that makes this like super awesome is something that needs somebody who has lived the experience and has gotten through the ranks all the way to the top. And at that level, there is a lot you can see. Somebody say that your posture and where you sit determines what you see. So where he is sitting now, he can see beyond where we are. And therefore, he's the right person to talk about the trend number two. The person I'm going to introduce to you sits on the board. He's somebody who has traveled the world. He's somebody who is a family person. He loves to make impact. Impact making is his passion driven accolade. And somebody who makes sure that your mental gymnastics that you say will be going through some series of degradations, so that at the end of the day you can accept that you too, you were created as a unique person with a unique value that can be packaged to be showcased to the world, that is ready to focus on you, to give what you want to offer. This evening, I want to introduce you to Dr. Kweku Ohini Asari, who earlier started with us, but unfortunately our technicalities couldn't allow us to hear him. Now he's edible. He's going to take us through the trend number two. Dr. Asari,
Thank
take it
you.
from
Thank you so much, Rita. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you would allow me the privilege to say a big clap. Please, can you give me a sound of enjoyment, anticipation of enjoyment for Rita for starting this incredible journey for us? Please give her a big round of applause. Give her a big round of applause for me. I want to
Thank you.
see everyone here on the call to just clap. Do some emoji to indicate that you appreciate the way she's a vocalist. If you have observed, she's an orator. She vomits and radiates, communicados all the time that somebody could think about. So I want to say thank you so much, Rita, for initiating. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to share a story actually related to what is about to happen. I don't want to give the power of Go Back Up and the benefit you will get in terms of income. I can promise you this. All those who stay and take this project well, they will thank God. They will thank God. They will thank God. The way the world is going, everyone is working on their phones. Everyone is working on their laptops. What do you think Trini Jonas does? He uses his mobile phone and that's what he does best and make income. What do you think Afia Schwarzenegger does? She uses, you see, these days you don't need TV3. You don't need Metro TV. You don't need GTV. Gone are the days where before somebody can see you, TV3 or GTV must come to your area. Now, you can be everywhere in the world and be so popular and allow your message to the world without contacting GTV. In fact, some people have more followers than GTV. Wodemaya has more followers, is more popular in the world than Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. Why? Because of the technological advancement, because of that. And that is one thing Go Backup is doing now. He's helping, Go Backup organization is helping everyone who has a smartphone to make at least $1,000 a month. That's what Go Backup is doing. As long as you are humble, teachable, and coachable, and hungry, you will be making at least $1,000 if you follow the principles of how this Go Backup system works. Ladies and gentlemen, there are people, and I'll be showing you some evidence of it. There are people who are making way more than that. And it is not about even selling anything. I'm a doctor, I'm a professor, I'm in multiple universities. I don't have the time to be selling things around. And Go Backup, I'm leveraging on its artificial intelligence to do more, to have more. And that is what is happening. By the way, for those of you who don't know, you cannot do your traditional work alone and expect life to be wonderful. It doesn't work like that. The world is trending in a way where you can't depend on a single sort of income for the rest of your life. Dark times can come. Dark moments can hit you. Tough times can. And I was just talking to a gentleman, one of my students, and I asked him, how much money are you making? He says he makes 20,000 cedis a month. And then he went ahead and said, and doc, I am broke. He's making 20,000. Now, you might be saying that if you get 20,000 now every month, it is cool for you. It is not cool. Your responsibilities increase when your income comes. And so you can't depend on one job. In fact, you can't depend on one business. And you can't even do one job and do another job because jobs are slavery work. So you can't do multiple jobs, but you can do only one job and then the rest become things you control, businesses, projects, programs. That is what the millionaires do. But if you go and sacrifice all your time for someone, you are building that person's dream whilst your dream wastes away. It took me 5 degrees to be able to recognize this. And some have degrees, they still don't recognize that. Because you have knowledge embosomed in your coconut. That knowledge can be vomited. That knowledge can be monetized. Even if you're a housewife, you can monetize your housewifely knowledge. YouTube, you can bring that knowledge, but you need a mentor who will guide you to package these things and bring them to the marketplace. Your value will command its own returns. And Go Backup gives you that. But in addition to this, you can enjoy the service that Rita has spoken about and also make some very good income. So I'm going to show you some things that you can get fast, in Go Backup, very fast, like $200, $200 weekly, $200 weekly. Okay, I'm going to show you how you can do that. Just operate on the system and allow the artificial intelligence to work for you. Don't try to put in your own thing. Just don't reinvent the wheel. Follow the system I'm about to guide you with. If you follow this approach, If you just follow this approach, if you just remain consistent in doing what I'm about to show you, ladies and gentlemen, you should be making at least $200 a week. How is that possible? Right now, Dropbox doesn't pay. And yet, Dropbox has 700 million users who pay. Right now, Google Drive does not pay. And yet, it has over 1.1 billion users. iCloud doesn't pay anybody. And yet, iCloud has over 900 million users. All put together, we are talking about close to 2.8 billion users. None of them is paying, no. And yet people are using them. Think about it. Netflix, people are using it. And yet they are not getting paid. DSTV, people are using it. And yet they are not getting paid. Go Backup is the only cloud storage and please note, cloud storage and AI project that pays its members for using it. For using the cloud storage and doing something I'm about to show you, a person can get a minimum of $2,000 a month, of $1,000 a month, of $500 a month, of $6,000, of $10,000 a month. People are earning that here while doing their normal jobs. And for once in my life, I thought, that, how is that possible? How is that possible that I go to school? Sometimes we go to school, we even learn unnecessary things. Tan theta, cos theta, pi r squared, the pass of a grasshopper, things you will not even use in real life, and still many will join Unemployed Graduates Association. Ladies and gentlemen, you have the opportunity now to see how you can be part of this program. Go Backup pays you in 7 ways without selling. What do? All you do is you tell your friend, your brother, your sister, your co-worker, your acquaintances, your neighbor, your strangers, your enemies. Tell everyone you know that you have some good news for them. That's it. Now, if you follow this approach I'm going to show you, then you can eat in dollars every single day. Just tell your friends, and you got to be consistent in telling people that you have good news for them. You got to be consistent in telling them that you have an incredible gift for them. Be consistent in telling people you have an incredible gift for them. They will ask you, what is that? Now, if you are an authority and you can speak like we are speaking, with details, with analysis, with showing slides, then you can sit with the person and educate the person about this. But you are starting. So I don't want you to bore yourself with that. Bring the person to us. Tell the person that we have daily presentations on Zoom, and we have every Sunday at 3 p.m. we have a physical presentation for those of us in Ghana, in Lagos, at a Menswick Hotel. We have that. Bring the person and leave the person for us. Your job is done. Just wait and watch us. Some of the people, you can even organize them wherever you are in the world, and we will come there. We will come there, whether they are in Kumasi, Accra, Sunyani, Togo, Benin, US, Canada. We have people in 152 countries. Leaders, tycoons with knowledge who will be able to help you. All you do is tell the people to meet us on Zoom, on YouTube Live, or in physical hotels like we do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not hard. This is not hard for you to consistently do each day. You know the way we press our phones every day, press the phones every day, you touch your phone screen, you look on the phone screen 160 times every day. Today you did that. I will use part of that time. Do you know how many people you can talk to a day? Just 10 minutes. You can talk to 10 people. Each one, you don't spend more than 1 minute. You just call the person. Ajwa, I have an incredible news for you. I have an incredible news for you. Repeat, I have an incredible. Ajwa asks you, what is it? Okay. I'd like you to speak to some expert. What you will hear from them, what you will see will blow your mind. Your job is done. Don't push Ajua, don't force him, don't force, just bring the person to us. This part I'm describing is the part people don't do, because they feel that they know a little about a thing. So when the person says that, can you tell me something small about it? Then they start doing back. They start doing things. Then the person says, are you sure? Are you that? Are you that? Are you sure? Okay, show me how much you have made, and things like that. And the person has nothing to show. So you can't start something you can't finish. Bring the person to the expert. We will do it for you. And in fact, if you start to even tell one person that, you're already spending more time, you're getting tired. And second of all, you are not winning the person, because the person feels that the BBLity you are probably using is not reflecting in what you're saying. So bring the person to those who can help the person consolidate his mind, understand the principles, forecast his own future. And we will do that for you. When the person is ready, you get paid your first income. Okay, the first income you get paid is called customer acquisition bonus. It's $50. Just go with a goal that you're going to make $50 every day. Just that. That's it. $50 a day. No more. Just one person. $50. The next day, don't do math. $50. You get another $50. The next day, look, that is $1,005 a day. People work their lifetime for 20 years. They don't make $1,005. That is $1,005 a month. People work their lifetime. They never make 22,000 Ghana cedis. They don't make that. But you can make that income. You can make 15,000. You can make 20,000 cedis a month from just that. And that is just income number one. Income number two is an income that you earn based on what others are doing all over the world. So income number one is what you do. You are only paid based on what you do. But income number two is an income you are earning based on what others are doing for you. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you are able to just sponsor 10 people in a whole year. In a whole year, only 10. And I, in a whole year, sponsor 100 people. Rita, in a whole year, sponsors 50 people. You are going to be paid based on your 10, my 100, and Rita's 50 within that same circle. That is called leverage. That is leverage. In fact, that is what Mark Zuckerberg is doing. Do you know that? For example, Mark Zuckerberg could have set up Facebook for only himself and his friends. That's all. Only himself and his friends. And he and his friends will be posting and they'll be posting and posting and posting. That's it. But he opened that floodgate for others to do the same thing he is doing. That's why he's a billionaire. It takes knowledge to understand that leverage is what the world is moving on. Some people can work so hard every time for nothing. Others work so little because of leverage. And there's never been any project I've ever done where there's leverage than this. This is where you can do a little and others can do a lot for you. For example, if you are at the level of platinum or the level of a sapphire, you will be making up to 1,000 on every single person you have been able to sponsor into this company. Let me explain. You have sponsored 10 people over the period of 1 year. It doesn't matter whether it even takes you 2 years. 10 people. Each of them is making an income of $1,000. You'll be paid 25%. This income has nothing to do with the $1,005 you were earning, every month based on your daily income you're getting from GoBack. This is monthly income. And this income is $250 times the 10 people. And you'll be making $2,500 every month plus your $1,000 every month. If you follow the principle that we're teaching you, ladies and gentlemen, it takes willingness, little willingness to be able to get there. And every single person will be able to do that. You see, GoBack has reached a stage where many people are not aware. And many other people who are aware thinks it's a joke. We don't think it's a joke. We studied artificial intelligence. We study cloud computing. We know the cloud storage is a new real estate in town. We know it. I was speaking to a billionaire. I said, if you were to start again, which industry will you go to? He says he will build cloud storage. That's what he said. So one needs to understand where the world is going, and one needs to quickly recognize the efficacy and the beauty of where we are in the stream of time. This income, that if you're a sapphire, you are making $250 per person for the 10 people, 2005. Me being a diamond, a double diamond now, I make $10,000 of that. Because on each person, if you look at the chart today, I will be making, each person who is making $1,000, I will make 100%. Whatever that person is earning, the company pays me 100% of that. So if anybody is making just $1,000, the company will pay me 100% if I was the one who sponsored a person on the cycles. Now watch this. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have 10 people I've sponsored. I have 101 people I've sponsored. Imagine I help each one of them to be making $1,000 minimum. I'll be making $101,000. So it takes knowledge to understand that this is called leverage. So leverage is not me getting 1 million people. No. Leverage is helping a few people succeed, and you will succeed. It takes power. And this is just income number 2 that I've spoken about. And there are 7 of them. We can't talk about all of them. That is why I love this program, because this program allows me to do my job whilst at the same time eating on the continent. I now have a team that I'm working with in a little over 50 countries, about 52 countries that I'm working with people. The company is already in 162 countries. Okay? I'm working with people. I'm stepping the soil of Nigeria. Nigeria has over 220 million people. By the way, just so you know, we have only 2,000 people in Africa. We just started. We've not even scratched the surface. You are in it at the right time, at the right moment. Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let negative-minded people who can... See, if you go and talk to any millionaire in this country or anywhere, and you tell that millionaire, I promise you try it and see. If you talk to any millionaire to analyze this thing I'm talking about, that millionaire will tell you, start immediately. They have foresight. They can foresee where the world is going in the world of technology. Check the top 10 companies in the world. All of them are in some form of AI. Even those in perfume are using AI. Perfume industry are using AI to run it. So anybody who is a millionaire will tell you that do this. But anybody who is not a millionaire, a thousandaire, a small thousandaire people, or even broke, will tell you that this is not real. This is fake. This is a scam. This is one of those things. The human mind, the human mind is the most unexplored continent. The lack of, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, poverty is not about money. Poverty is multi-dimensional. Poverty is multi-dimensional. So if a person is poor in health, he's also poor financially. If you like, the same way wealth is also multidimensional. So the people that are wealthy in the mind, they are wealthy in their health. They take care of their health. They exercise. They do all kinds. Not because they've got time. No, they know the value because it all comes from here. So when the mind is expanded and wealth is in the mind, wealth is in the body. So that person is very wealthy. Even the kind of food he eats, he's very careful. They don't eat too much because they know the quantity and the quality of the food they have to eat. But the poor mind also has poor food, and they eat baragaja because everything is being regulated by the poverty of the mind. Their spirituality is even poor. Their health is poor. Their relationship is even poor. They talk by heart. There's no decorum in everything. So poverty is multidimensional. So anytime you recognize that a person is not doing well, that person does not have the audacity to tell you that this is the right thing because he himself is not well positioned. But when you speak to those that are business minded, those who see where the world is going, ladies and gentlemen, they would tell you that this is the brightest project. If you like, just type into Google the top 10 or the fastest growing industries in the world. Technology will be first, artificial intelligence will be next, then cloud storage will be next. And that is why I know we are, because fear can kill dreams. Because some people are afraid, because some people have experienced negativity in the past, they don't think this is great. But that is why they are where they are. It takes charge. You got to be fearless. The word fear. See, the cave that you fear is the one that holds the treasure that you desire. Fear is just an acronym. It stands for false evidence appearing real. You got to take chances, because the chances you take, the people you meet, the faith you have, that's what is going to define who you are. The faith. Sometimes you don't even know what you want in life until you start something, you don't know what to do with it. Sometimes you just have to start and tell yourself, look, whatever will happen should happen. And just start. What haven't happened before? Because you are delaying. And when you go in, go all in before you go all out. Don't stand on the fringes. Stay in the game. See, if you put a coin on the edge of a cup and you start doing this, it will either fall out or it will fall in. That is 50-50. But what if it's inside the cup? You shake it, it will never fall out. Why? Because you are in it. So when you are in it, be in it. Soak yourself in it. Because the time is coming that people will see your glory. Especially when people don't believe in you. Then we have the 6 terabytes of data. We have an autopilot link that will run your project for you. You have mentorship. You have training. You have people who will train you on the principles of investment, on the principles of value, on the principles of knowledge and how to become more, on the principles of wisdom, on the principles of savings, on how to create wealth, multiply wealth, distribute wealth, and transfer wealth. You have this. People pay $5,000 for it. You will get it right here in GoBackup. That one, there's no payment. All at what cost? $119.97 a whole year. If that money is difficult for you to have, you are already broke. And if you're already broke, this is where you have to start from. Because whatever you have been doing up until now, if you are broke, it means whatever you have been doing up until now is not helping you to move forward. You can't continue to be doing that same thing. Newton's third law of motion says it can't happen. You got to change. For things to change, you got to change. For things to get better, we have to get better. You got to make a deliberate, conscious decision and tell yourself enough is enough. Abba, enough is enough. You can't continue to believe in a world of beauty. Ghana alone is richer than UK 6 times. And yet, look at the people of UK. People are running there. Meanwhile, Ghana, according to geographers, Ghana is richer than UK. So what does that mean? It means that there is something about the cacophony of the mind that we got to really change. We got to revolutionize the entire mediocrity of the mind and tell ourselves that, you see, it is only in Africa that we serve God a lot, and yet we don't create a lot. But God is a creator and creative. But we serve him so much, but we don't create a lot. And that is the power of this. So $119 is something that you are paying for the whole year, for the entire service of GoBackup. It's cheap. It's cheap. People pay more than that to buy mobile phones. That is not going to pay them. There are some people, they have mobile numbers of so many people, but they don't have any connections. Ladies and gentlemen, tell your friend, your brother, your sister, your uncle, don't be afraid of anybody, and don't take negativity. Be so positive about this that negative people don't even want to be your friends. And when they see you, I remember 2 years ago when I became part of this program, some professors' colleagues were telling me that, oh, this is nothing. Today, when they see me, they tell me that this is juju. This is juju. Because now they can see the result in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, do not let anybody stop your dream. It's your dream. It was not given to them. It was given to you. If they can't see it, because it's not for them. But you can see it, because vision is who you are today by virtue of what you see tomorrow. You got to be so visionary, like an ant who can foresee ahead In Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6, who can see so much ahead that winter is coming and prepare for the darker moment. You got to prepare so hard because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. If you should get an emergency call right now and they tell you that your mother, your father, somebody in your family is not looking good, where he's sleeping, we need to do an emergency something, and they need $5,000. I want you to ask yourself, where will you go and tap this $5,000? Or you are now going to pray to God? Then please, then start the prayer today, because anything can happen. But don't wait. God has already provided a manna. All we got to do is to collect it. This might be our only manna. That's why I'm collecting it. It might be our only manna. Go Back Up is already in 162 countries. People are benefiting from it. People are being recognized. And now we have the CEO who is going to be in Ghana. The people are making the incomes you see on your screen. Monthly incomes people are making every single month, monthly, hitting into their bank account in Stanbic, bank account in GCB, bank account in other places. Don't be forced to do this. Don't be forced. But if you're doing it, you do it well. If you're doing it, be in it. Soak yourself in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because here is the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you do this or not, people will do this.
Of course.
That's why we are in 162 countries. People will do this. Because technology, nobody can. I remember when people told Mark Zuckerberg that, look, we're not going anywhere. Elon Musk, people told him 88 times he failed. Okay. Dangote said he was never called Dangote until after 16 years of being in business. Bill Gates left Harvard University and people said he was a fool. It takes knowledge to see vision. It takes understanding to see vision. It takes wisdom to see the future. And that is why many people don't reach their future, because they can't prepare. There are some people who are dead today and they are still earning income. Michael Jackson is making over $25 million every year. Michael Jackson, no, he died long ago. And yet somebody is living and making $1,000 is hard for him. You got to take chances, because the chances you take, the people you meet, the faith you have, that's what is going to define you. Now, Rita, what do you foresee regarding the coming of the CEO to Ghana on the 30th of November? How do you foresee this going to change the way we see, this project?
Thank you very much. I think the CEO, the coming is an indelible mark that is going to be left, because it's history we are making here. And I love to be part of histories. Here is the clue. Imagine, as we started earlier, you said, Microsoft CEO Bill Gates is coming to Ghana. One, it gives validation of what we are doing. Because if you don't trust your process, if you don't trust your concepts, if you don't believe in your structures and the credibility of what you have, you won't show up. Our CEO is visiting Africa for the first time. So he's going to show up to let people know that this is serious. And I like his posture, because he has gravitated seriousness right from the beginning. And it will take people who are at that level to meet up with him and understand where this is going. He believes that Africa is rightly positioned. Currently, we have a lot at our disposal in terms of human resources. But like you said, we have the resources, yet we are not creating. So he's just here to input that kind of creative thinking, that creativity skill that we are lacking, to punch us to get to that level that you guys have it. You just need a platform. He's here to create that leverage for us. And that's coming of somebody of his caliber. It's just telling you where we are going. And like you said, it will take people who see beyond today.
Oh, yes, it will.
Understand what we are talking about. But if you are a visionary, you wouldn't want to miss a moment like this. You wouldn't want to miss a moment. So this is an incredible time everybody that is a serious minded person who wants to go somewhere where life is moving towards in technology. I always tell my colleagues, you will be here and people will be far gone, but you will not even realize you are the only one standing because you have not been watching. So a
Yeah.
lot is happening right now in tech that people may have to run in the very near future to chase up with it. And that is what he wants to open our eyes to, because he has done this. You see, I like his process of doing this. He believed in the scratch and
Mm,
doing the
mm,
process from the
mm,
beginning,
mm,
showing you that it's not a cut and let just cut and moving. No, go through the mailing. Let the process take you through, and at the end,
mm,
you will be celebrated. So I really appreciate the fact that the CEO has taken it because he's a credible person who wants to show that this can take us somewhere. And everybody that will be there on that 30th, I know the person will have a testimony because
oh,
there's going to be a test. And that test is that how would you open up your mind for the learning, for the knowledge that will be given out that day? Because there's a lot going to be given that is worth millions of dollars that it will be given to you for free. There's a lot.
one of the interesting things is that the CEO was actually looking for ministers of state. He
Yeah,
was looking for business entrepreneurs, multi-million people.
yeah,
And he says, look, let me do a big conference rather. Those who will come. It's like when
yeah,
Jesus wanted to call rich people and then they were bluffing, and then he decided to open the door for sick people
everybody.
and all of that. That is what he wants to do. He wants to now open the door for everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, see, I beg you in the name of whatever deity you are serving, that prepare to be there on the 30th of November from 1 p.m. at the Mensvik Hotel in East Legon. Prepare, pray, please, and be there. After your worship, move there. Because what you will see, what you will hear, it will change your life.
Yeah,
And please prepare not to ever come alone. You will not enjoy it.
yeah,
You will regret not, because it's not going to be online. It's been deliberately designed not to be online.
yeah.
For you to be there and be enigmatically moved, you got to be so much there to see the result of your presence, because he is unveiling a new project technology, a cloud revolution beyond God backup. People see
Yeah.
beyond God backup, and how you can strategically position yourself on the African
Mm-hmm.
continent
Mm-hmm.
using the AI driven system that will
Mm-hmm.
help you be making some very incredible income for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Dollars is the payment.
Yeah.
All payment in God backup is not in cities. Every payment is in dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And since that people are looking to ways to go to America. You see, the way people always want to go to America and UK, and all because of that dollars. And now I make so much income now in Ghana than some people in America, because I am in Ghana locally, but I'm working globally. That's the beauty.
Yeah.
And this time, the American man behind this whole thing is coming down to you. Do you know the power of taking a picture with this man? And one day, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the line, when all the 162 countries are calling him, now you look at the picture and tell somebody, that's him. That's me and him. I was there. This man, I know him. He's not just using your mouth to say, I know him, but using yourself to tell the person. Do you know, like, if today you have a picture with you and Bill Gates, and somebody says, and you can talk to him, you can email him, you can respond, you have an interaction with him. Do you know how people would have seen you? Do you know that if you should go to the president of Ghana right now and tell the president of Ghana that I have a friend called Bill Gates, the same Bill Gates we all know, and he is coming to Ghana, do you think the president will say that you should let him come to him or not? So, guys, have the vision of the accomplished times of what we are talking about. These are the things that change lives, that people don't see, but others see. So, being present at the event is an
Mm-hmm.
invocation of your
Mm-hmm.
future life, of
Mm-hmm.
your children, who will say that that's my dad. Okay. And so we don't want to wait for things to escalate, because
Mhm.
after CEO has come and gone, we may never get him again, except those who be going there. Because when he has come and gone, other countries will say that, oh, wow, we saw how he did in Ghana, so come to us. We are talking about 162 countries. He may never come back again. So use this opportunity and take a picture. Those of you who want, come to the airport. Come and shake his hand. Take a picture with him. Take a video with him. It is a testimony of the endorsement. You know, sometimes you say that there's this man who is somebody say, "Do you know him?" Yes, I know him. That's me and him. It's a different ball game. It changes entirely. Rita, what is your final message to those who are doing this project and those who are yet to come regarding this event and what we have next?
Thank you. If you're already here, I don't know how you have positioned yourself, but I will want to be a part of all the activities from the beginning till the end. And you will want to do that. Be a part to have the real experience. Don't be told. When people are giving you information, there are a lot of gaps that will be left in there. So come and have your own experience. Being at the airport at the pickup, it's going to be awesome. And I will entreat you to be there. I will want to see you at the press conference side. I will want to see you at all other areas of events that we are going to have. And people, even after the initial media engagement that we had, there are people who message me and say, "Oh, so it's already trending like that. You've already gone to all these places. Then this is big." Somebody just said, "Oh, then this is big," because if you are not credible enough, you can't show your face in certain places. So that's a fact. And so you want to be part of this history making. So if you're already here and you have not even been seeing what is going on, just come and have the experience, because you see, events will build your belief. Events will build your belief. It is the belief you have not had that is making you feel this way. Once you have the belief, your desire will be higher. It will be
It's
stronger.
true.
It
There's
will
no
be
question.
stronger. And there's nothing that will stop you. Today, Prof is very tired. Myself, I'm so tired. Today is my busiest day. But the energy, the desire to do this is higher than every other thing we are doing. So you will come and you will have that same energy. And energy begets energy. So if
Yeah.
you are with the same energy with the folks, definitely you will also get a portion of that. If you are now looking at this, you see, you can never get the full picture when you are sitting outside. It is only when you are inside that you can see the full picture. Join in with all the things going through your mind and become a member. Then you can now see where this is going. Picture this from the angle that what's the best? No, what's the worst that can happen? Today, I was just telling somebody, you buy credits for your phone and talk to people every day. Some of them just talks that doesn't bring anything. Then you buy data every day, you bundle them, and you WhatsApp a lot of people. So what's the big deal? If there is another commodity you have to buy, which is cloud to store your things, and you are not even going to make money, to me, it's one of the essential commodities you should have now. So just as buying data every day, you should also need your service of backing up, because this is real. You will lose files. I had a phone not like 2 months ago. It's full. It's the Gmail part, the Google Drive part is full. So I just have to now ensure that everything I'm having is backup in my Go Backup cloud, and I'm not having challenges because I know everything is saved. And so this is real. You need a service. So if you are just looking at this, don't sit about, especially within this space of 2 weeks. Is the best
Exactly.
it's the
Exactly.
best time. I don't see which other best time you are looking at. Like Prof has said, this could never happen again. So why would you sit and later say, "Oh, I was invited. Oh,
A
yeah,
lot
I
of
wanted
people
to
are wasting
go."
time, actually, to be
You're just
honest.
wasting time.
A lot are
Just
wasting
jump in.
time.
You see, if you are a
Um,
new person, jump in now. Use the opportunity to get your people, because this is the best time. This is the best time
um,
to make a big impact in this whole project. Here, this is the best time. Get your VIP cards and let your people feel VIP.
Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you are wiser. All of you here are so wise. That is why you are here in the first place. Make
Yeah,
it count. Make it count. For those of us who started Go Back, I was the first person to take this project in Ghana.
yeah.
I was alone. People said that I'll be alone. Today, I have over 2,000 people that I'm working with. I'm telling you, don't toy with this.
Yeah.
Unless you have the better option.
Yeah.
But don't toy with it. The way the world is going, things are going to be harder.
Yeah.
Things are going to be harder. Don't make no mistake.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when COVID went away, it seemed like it was going away. We thought the world was coming to a beautiful end. Then Russia attacked Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
And then things escalated. That war, we thought it was going to end. As we speak, it's not ended.
Mm-hmm.
When there was a new change of government, people thought that everything is going to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Things are getting tougher. Things are going to be hard. You see, right now, people don't even talk about Christmas because things are tough.
True.
So don't toy with it. Okay, you got to build. The world that we are living in is a tough place. You wish you were not born. So when you see opportunity that can revolutionize your life, don't joke with it. You have been doing that since you were born all the time. Don't do it again. And don't think that going to higher education and those things is what will make life better. It doesn't. I've been there. I'm there. So be open-minded to look at opportunity. I was speaking to some great millionaire in this country. He says, goodness me, God, why are people not seeing this? Why are people not recognizing this great project? Why not? So, guys, you have something that can catapult you to a new level. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure having all of you. It's been a joy having all of you. Tomorrow again, we are going to continue this whole thing. Tomorrow at 12 noon in the afternoon, I will silence and open the buckets of all the ingredients. In fact, there are 19 benefits of God Backup over and above iCloud, and I'll show them tomorrow. There are 19 benefits of God Backup over and above Google Drive, iCloud, and Dropbox. I will unveil them all at 12 noon. Be part of the momentum. We are dressing up gradually today, tomorrow, the next day. We are dressing up towards the coming of the CEO, the wife, and the board of directors, some of them. So be part of what is happening. Don't throw yourself away and invite as many people as possible to fill that Manswick Hotel on 30th of November. And when they do, before they leave that room, they'll hold your hands and thank you. But if you don't have anybody there and you yourself feel the entire atmosphere, when you are leaving, you might feel sad for not inviting others along with you. You just watch. You might feel sad and say, my mother should have been there. My father should have been there. My brother, my friend should have been here. Because you didn't take that action. It would have been too late. So start telling them about it so that at least you know that you told them and they ignored it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.